Jamal Bryant, he posted a video, he posted a sermon. He was talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion, otherwise known as DEI, which is a huge topic of discussion. Now, the reason why I even became privy to this video, and I don't even really even say that word privy, but when I get on stream, I start, talking proper and stuff. The reason why I even became privy to this video is because I seen this video right here on TikTok. Pastor Carlton Lynch, who, no disrespect, but previously to this video, I did not know who Carlton Lynch was. Once again, no disrespect. It's just a fact. It says he filled up $2,000 of a cart at Target, and then he left the items at the checkout. And that led me to believe, or it led me to think, yo, what's going on? Why'd you do that? And he said the reason why he did that was because he was inspired by Jamal Bryant's sermon. So I want to watch a little clip from Jamal Bryant's sermon. Let's roll the clip.
I'm calling us as a church, you may be seated, that in the season of Lent, which is the 40 days leading up to Easter, our church is going to be in a fast of 40 days of consistent prayer. Come on, I can't hear nobody. I said 40 days of consistent prayer. Lent starts on Wednesday, March the 5th. And for 40 consecutive days, our church will be in prayer. Some of those days will be here in person, other days will be virtually, other days will be on the phone, but 40 consistent days of prayer. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, I am calling us, listen to me, because we have to operate in the spiritual. I am calling the conscientious Christian community all over this country, the conscientious Christian community.
What does that even mean? The conscientious Christian community. What does that mean? Somebody please help me in the comments. What does that mean?
All over this country, I am calling for a 40-day fast from Target. Beginning on March the 5th, 100,000 conscientious Christians. You don't have to be black, Latino, Asian, white, 100,000. You're going to sign this commitment to be a part of this 40-day fast. 100,000 of you bare minimal. I'm asking you that after service, you'll go to targetfast.org. Targetfast.org. I want you to share with everybody on your job, every person in your home, every person in your sphere of influence, every person.
Okay, let's pause for a second. Let's go to targetfast.org. Let's go to targetfast.org. Targetfast.org. Okay, here it is. Targetfast.org. Targetfast.org. For the first time ever, see Black spending power in real time. Watch the Black Wall Street ticker track our collective dollars as we shift the economy, use the voter wallet to find Black businesses, redirect spending, and boycott where it matters. A Lenten fast from corporations, a call to spiritual resistance. Here's my problem with this. Wait, hold on. It says, this Lent, we will begin a corporate fast, starting with Target as a spiritual act of resistance. This is absolutely insane. As a spiritual act of resistance. The whole point of fasting is to fully focus on God. That's the point. You fast to remove all distractions and fully focus on God. You don't fast for these worldly, fleshly reasons. You fast to fully focus on God. I don't understand why we're making this a political thing and we're saying that this is going to be a spiritual act of resistance. That just rubs me the wrong way. It does. I don't know about you, but that rubs me the wrong way. It rubs me the wrong way. But let's continue.
Who followed you on social media, I am believing for 100,000 people are going to sign this covenant commitment of not just prayer, but fasting from Target. Here's what is amazing. Listen to me, because what we learned from the Montgomery bus boycott is that racist America doesn't respond to speeches. They respond to dollars. Come on, and if they start losing $29 million a day for 40 days, we will break the back of the system. I want to go on record that not only am I asking you to fast for 40 days from Target, I am telling you to sell all of your Target stock. I want the stock to go down because we are standing in righteous indignation against racism and sexism in this nation. I hear the naysayers, I hear the pundits, I hear those who are detractors saying, how will this impact our black businesses? I'm glad you asked. You at New Birth, you're not at that church. So as a consequence, when it is that you register to be a part of this 40-day fast, we have come into partnership with the National Black Chamber of Commerce. National Black Chamber of Commerce CEO is here with us on the day. Brother Busby, would you please stand? Thank you so very much for being with us from Washington.
I want you to listen very closely. And we're going to talk about DEI, because I know there's probably a lot of people who have, differing opinions on DEI, if it's good, if it's bad. We're going to talk about DEI, but I want you to listen very closely to what he's saying.
Washington, D.C.
Let me actually rewind it if I can, just a little bit.
National Black Chamber of Commerce CEO.
He said that they have come into a partnership with the National Black Chamber of Commerce. Okay, just keep that in your memory.
Black Chamber of Commerce CEO is here with us on the day. Brother Busby, would you please stand? Thank you so very much for being with us from Washington, D.C. Listen to me very carefully. When you register for this fast, we will send you a digital directory of 300,000 black businesses in America.
When you register for this fast, we will send you a digital directory of 300,000 Black-owned businesses in America. That's great. Support Black-owned businesses. I'm for that. That's amazing. That's incredible. Go support them, right? But here's the thing. How come you don't just give us the list? How come I have to register and then I'll receive the list? This is just complete speculation on my part. I have no evidence to substantiate these claims. Just complete speculation. But how come you don't just give us the list? Well, because as you just said, you have a partnership with the organization. So most likely you want people to register so that you can track the individuals that registered through your church and the purchases that are being made within those organizations for some form of monetary value or gain. I don't know. That's just me speculating. I could be completely off the mark. These are just allegations. That's just me speculating. But it does seem kind of weird. Like, how come you don't just give us the list? Anywho, let's continue.
Where you can do your business instead of going to Target. Y'all not saying anything to me. You can buy Black-owned paper towels and toilet paper and soap and dishwashing detergent. Do you know what it's going to be for America when we start shifting our own economic ecosystem?
Just publish the list. Is it private? Okay, I can debunk myself right here. because I don't necessarily want to be true. Like I don't want to be true. I don't want to be true in that sense, because that would be very shady. Maybe they just, is the list on here? Is it on here at all? How do I find the list? Where's the list? Where's the list? Oh, register to make every purchase count. So I have to register to make every purchase count. So you're tracking every purchase. Okay. So I can't have the list. I can't just have the list and just support the businesses. I have to sign up through this organization that's associated with the church and then make the purchases so that it can be tracked. Interesting. Sounds like a very convenient. It sounds like a very convenient affiliate marketing plan. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. I could be wrong. These are just allegations. Let's go back to the video.
And start investing in ourselves. Let me further say to all of the black vendors who presently have products in Target, we are not starting for 30 days because I want you to have enough time to shift all of your product digitally so that the community will be able to support you. Your business will not fail and your family will not suffer. Additionally, every black business that is not in the Black Chamber of Commerce, you got 30 days because the fast does not start until March the 3rd. I need Target to be on a full alert because we are operating in decency and in order. We are operating in decency and in order. We are operating in decency and in order. I'm going to say it again. We're operating in decency and in order. I'm saying this before they got a new FBI chief that calls us a terrorist organization. We doing it in decency and in order. Target, you got 40 days to pull it together because you made a commitment after the death of George Floyd that you would invest $2 billion.
Hey, y'all need to stop. The breathing alone is demonic. You're crazy, bro. I didn't say it. He said it. Trilly said it. Trilly said, I didn't say it. Trilly said it.
$1 billion into the black community.
Okay, you get it, right? You get it. So, it's a big, affiliate marketing plan by the church. Allegedly, this is just my opinion. But then, so this is the video that I saw. I want to know what you guys think about this.
That we can do boycott, but you got to add Have you heard of how much is it again?
2632.
2632. Have you heard of DEI?
Not that I know of.
You haven't? Okay. Part of the reason why I'm not going to purchase this because of how she treated me and your staff since I've been here. And so I'm just going to leave. Let her help you take it all back. I'm done. So yeah, I didn't buy anything here at Target. And see, that's what we got to get our activists to know, that we can do boycott, but you got to add inconvenience to it. Everybody in the country need to go to a local Target, shop, get all the things that you think that you would like, put it in the cart, go to the cash register and say, you know what? You all don't support DEI. This is my last, and they can call the police. I thought they'd been out here waiting on me, but I ain't coming back no way.
I'm so sick and tired of these social media pastors, bro. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm literally sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I am sick and tired of it. You put $2,000 in a cart at Target, knowing dang well that you had no intention of purchasing not a single item in that cart, right? And you gonna leave all them items at the cart, at the register, and just walk away as a pastor. And then you're encouraging people to go into Target and to do the same thing. You're encouraging people from your church, from your congregation, to go into stores, Target, Walmart, whatever stores who, drop the DEI program. You're encouraging them to do the same thing. For what? Of what benefit does this have? How is this beneficial in any way, shape, or form from a spiritual standpoint? How is it beneficial? I just don't, I don't, I just. So DEI, right? A lot of people have different opinions on DEI. Trump said in his speech, I think it was when he addressed, was it Congress or I get the two confused. I get the House and the Congress. I get them confused. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about when he addressed them. And he said that they had, gotten rid of the DEI lie and, all that type of stuff. So DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Essentially, it's programs that are put in place by the companies that would, in theory, promote just that diversity, equity, and inclusion so that you have, minority groups, that you have individuals who, are not white that would be considered for these positions, right? Now, from the standpoint of the conservative viewpoint and from the standpoint of what Trump thinks about it, from a conservative standpoint and from their viewpoint, they see DEI as completely lacking merit. So they see that there's a bunch of people who are in these positions strictly because they're black, or strictly because they're a woman, or strictly because they're gay or trans. And there's actually no merit behind it, which in some cases might be true. But I don't think that's always the case. I don't think that's always the case. But on the other side, there is different programs and there's different quotas, so to say, that says, hey, you have to have a certain amount of black people, for example, on your payroll, or you have to have a certain amount of, they, thems on your payroll. There are certain quotas. So I could see how that could make sense, because maybe, you can't find a qualified candidate, but at the same time, these organizations who have these DEI programs, at the same time, they have to meet these quotas, but they can't find a qualified candidate. So they're filling these positions with unqualified candidates. But I don't think that's always the case. And then on the other side, from the left standpoint, liberal, whatever, from that side, they think that by canceling DEI, that means that these companies are just going to completely stop hiring black people, that they're going to completely stop hiring they, thems. They're going to completely stop hiring, these individuals. It's like both of y'all are kind of tripping. Both of y'all are like, both perspectives are really taking it to the extreme. Like, the fact that they're removing these DEI programs, they're not saying, hey, don't hire black people. We're not going to hire black people. We're not going to give black people opportunities. They're not saying that. They're saying like, hey, we want to get back to a place where the main focus should be whether you're qualified for the position. That should be the main focus. And I'm not ignorant. I'm not stupid. I understand that there are racist people that exist. There are people who have, prejudice that look at, they look at stuff like skin color and they're like, oh, well, maybe that person can't do the job. There are people who exist in the workplace. I'm not going to, sit here and act like that doesn't happen. But to sit here and act like the majority of the hiring is rooted in that mindset, that's not true. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't want to play this like this centerist like viewpoint, but like on this topic, it's somewhere in the middle. It's somewhere in the middle. Like, we do have to get back to a place where we're hiring people based on the standpoint of them being qualified to do that position and them, having the most likelihood to succeed in that role. And not just based on the fact that we need to check a box because we need more black people or we need more they, thems. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand the outrage from the standpoint of, Jamal Bryant encouraging people to, go to his site and run through his little affiliate marketing, which, bro, I could see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see it, dog. And you can't get, I could see it, bro. I could see it. And then you got this pastor talking about, oh, go to Target, fill up the cart, and just leave it. Okay, but what are we? What are we? What are we? Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. What are we prioritizing? Are we prioritizing our blackness, or are we prioritizing our identity in Christ? Like, which one is more important? I'm just wondering. I'm just asking the question. Dare I ask a question? Are we prioritizing our blackness, or are we prioritizing our identity in Christ? Because us running up in Target and just being an inconvenience to the employees, that seems like a very fleshly move, in my opinion. That doesn't seem like a move that is very spirit-led. It seems like a move that's being led by your flesh. And these are fleshly, worldly concerns that we are wrestling with. And we need to get to a place in our spiritual maturity that we don't let this stuff bother us as much as it is right now. That's what we need to, strive to get to. But it's crazy that we have grown men promoting this activity. Grown pastors promoting this activity. It's frustrating. I'll put it at that. I might slip up and say something that I shouldn't say, so I'll just leave it at that. It's frustrating. It is. Once again, these are allegations. These are just my opinions. Okay? I don't know if you're running an affiliate marketing scheme in order to, make a bag. I don't know if that's really the case. This is just one opinion from one dude on the internet. This is an allegation. What do I know anyway, right? We'll leave it at that.